am Mary. I am Marianne Marsalek, and I am the practitioner of the day. We will start with a guided meditation about love within us, reaching out to the wider community and the world. So let yourself get settled. It's good to sit with your back straight if you can, feet planted flat on the floor. And now let's let our attention go inward. Let your eyes close at this point or lower your gaze. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. If you haven't closed your eyes, let your eyes close at this point. Let's breathe in peace and love and exhale tension. Feel yourself sink into stillness. Let each breath carry you deeper into the beauty, comfort, and rhythm of the breath. So let's continue our deep cleansing breaths. Feel the warmth of love surrounding you. Breathe in and sense this love flooding your body and mind. Clear away distracting thoughts. Just let them go. Release any tension you may be carrying, like your shoulders, drop them down. Feel your facial muscles relax, your neck and shoulders gradually release their grip. And let that tension just roll down your arms into your hands and fingertips and let them just melt, flood, and flow away. Feel the sweet energy of love. Fill your chest and back with transforming peace. You are safe. You are loved. So let this feeling just extend downward. Let any sense of tightness in your hands, your arms, even go into your body, down into your legs, and just let any tension release. Go within and see if there is any tension spots in your body, and just let the tension go. Just release and let go. Breathe in and extend this peace and love to your stomach, your abdomen, your hips. Let the gentleness of this love relax your thighs and your knees and your feet. Let it cascade down your calves and into your feet. It is a wonderful feeling, clearing away tension and fear or any anxiety. Bring love into this place. Feel the complete relaxation that surrounds you and caresses you. This is your moment. You are at peace. So sitting comfortably with your feet on the floor, let us send and root our feet and our spine, the root of your spine, down into the ground, deep, deep into the ground. So deep that you are bringing and pulling up Mother Earth energy. Pull that energy up Feel it coming up into your feet, pulling it into your legs, pulling it up into your abdomen and into your body. Feel that wondrous earth, powerful earth energy coming in, energizing all the different parts of your body. Every particle, every cell, every organ, just feel it come in. Feel its cleansing and its energizing effect on your body. And just feel that powerful sense of energy in your root chakra as you sit there and feel it enter and continue to flow into your body. Now let us imagine that you and I are sitting by a campfire, burning ever so brightly. Feel the warmth radiating outward from the fire, drawing you in, attracting you as you stare at the flames. Concentrate on the flames, their beautiful colors. Concentrate on the healing light of the fire, on the compelling love and light of the fire. This fire, this light, is the light of transformation, love, peace, and unity. It is so beautiful and compelling that you want to share it with others. And with that thought, your loved ones come and join you in the circle. Your family, your friends, and your spiritual community, they all assemble. And all the members from your spiritual community, any visitors past and present, they all come and join the circle. So with everyone all around you, you and others start joining hands. See all those presents. See the members, your family, your friends, all joining hands, all joining hearts together. More and more people are coming. They are drawn to this circle of light and love. Just bask in the glow of the fire's glow. You are really filled up with this love and light. There is so much love here. You want to share it with everyone. Those in conflict or pain. You want to invite the poor, the homeless, the troubled, the sick, anyone in need, and see them join the circle of fire and love. The circle of healing light. The circle of divine love. Feel the love, the light flowing out into the world. with hands clasped together. The circle is widening and growing and growing until it encircles the greater Baltimore area. Our state, our country, and the entire world. Just bask in the love and the light, all hearts join together. It feels so wonderful, so good. Say to yourself, I am the light and the divine love. You are the light and divine love. I see and reflect the light and the divine love in you. We are the light and the divine love. We share the light and the divine love with you and the world. Let us pray. There is a divine love and light that permeates and energizes the entire universe. And that loving light is spirit, the divine presence. And this presence dwells within me, within you, within our community, and with everyone and everything. I am so grateful. I release this prayer, and so it is. Come back gently into the room. Open your eyes. You can come back into this sacred space anytime. Namaste.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to CSL Greater Baltimore. Very, very glad to have you here this morning with us. And so I am going to kick us off with ringing the bell and stop the share real quick so I can see. With ringing the bell, and then Robin Hackett is going to join us with the first song for our service this morning. Oh, let me see if I could try something different.
One heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth. And together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, yes, no separation. We are one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, oh, one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, and together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, yes, no separation. We are one heart. And even though it seems we are so far apart, many times we're feeling all alone. The truth of who we are has been here from the start. We are one heart, one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, one heart, one life. We are one family, one earth, and together we can make a difference in our world. Every creed and color, every boy and girl, all of creation, no separation. We are one heart, all of creation, no separation. We are one heart. We are one heart.
Thank you. That was so beautiful. So beautiful, Robin. Ah, It's time now for our opening prayer. Yes, we are all one heart. We are all one love. And we are all one family. And knowing all this, I am so grateful. It's so amazing to be here right now with everyone. And I'm so grateful for this amazing technology that brings us all together. Whether you're listening to me right at this moment or later on from all over the country or right here in Baltimore, we welcome you all. We all know that there is only one family, one heart, one love, one divine source of all goodness. We call it spirit, we call it God, we call it Allah, we call it the source of all goodness, the creator of the universe. No matter what we call spirit, it is this presence is within each and every one of us right here, right now. And we are all one heart. We are all joined together with hands clasped together in the light, in the love. And we can celebrate together. And I'm so grateful to be here with our wonderful musician, Robin, to have two wonderful speakers, Reverend O, our beloved Reverend O, and our beloved our wonderful Frank Mastoris. And I'm so grateful for everyone who made this service possible, that helped us, Dana Cole, everyone who has made it possible. I am so grateful that we are all gathered here together as a community, celebrating our love for one another, celebrating our self-love, celebrating our love for spirit, for God, and just knowing the highest and best for us all and for our community. And I release this prayer knowing it is done, and so it is.
Thank you both so much this morning. Just give me a second. So every Sunday is Invite a Friend or Family Sunday. Just wanted you all to know that every day you have an opportunity to share about CSL Greater Baltimore. I just want to welcome you all to the center this morning to our virtual service, and thank you for joining us wherever you are. I'm your host, Dana Cole, temporarily until Robin gets her technology squared away, hopefully. Our co-speakers today are our senior minister, Reverend Ouida Joie Cooper Rodriguez, and Frank Mastoris, licensed practitioner. Again, our musician is Robin Hackett, and our practitioner for today, who led the pre-service meditation and invocation, is Marianne Marsalek, who is, and I am also producing your service this morning. So please bear with me as I do so many things today. Every Sunday, as I said, every Sunday is Invite a Friend or Family Member Sunday. Oh, goodness. And, we invite you to bring a friend or family and spread our love, spread the light. We'd love to have everyone hang out with us and share the divine love. And speaking of divine love, I'd love for you to be able to join us in sharing our sacred covenant and community prayer. And we can read and say this together. This is what we know. The circle of divine love is complete. It comprehends all, includes all, and binds all together with everlasting unity. We are forever held in love's presence and care. Divine love is complete as me. I am the divine love that I am. And now, if you could share with me our community prayer as well. There is only one life. This life is good. This life is God. This life is my life now. In knowing that I am one with this life that is God, I therefore know that I am one with all its blessed expressions, which includes the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore Community. I know that the highest purpose of CSL Greater Baltimore is a revelation of God as divine love. As I now accept the highest expression of the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore into my life, I know that it is revealed in a way that glorifies God and serves the highest and greatest good for all who are touched by this presence. I am grateful God is gracious. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. And now I bring to you our beloved Marianne Marsalek for a spiritual reading and a spiritual practice.
Hello again. This morning for our spiritual practice, I will be reading one of the guides from the Science of Mind magazine from February 2023, last year. And it's entitled Understanding Us. And after I read this passage, we will have some time for contemplation. Understanding Us. Coretta Scott King says, "The greatness of community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members." And our Ernest Holmes, in Ideas of Power, says, "Love is the only final security in the universe. Love is the greatest healing power in the universe, and the only thing that binds people together in the community of spirit." And this particular guide says, what is the beloved community? What does it look like? Why is it so important to not only aspire to, but to intentionally manifest? While the term was created by philosopher, theologian Joshua Joyce, most of us know of it because of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "The end is reconciliation. The end is redemption. The end is the creation of the beloved community." It is this type of spirit and this type of love that can transform opponents into friends. It is this type of understanding, goodwill, that will transform the deep gloom of the old age into the exuberant gladness of the new age. It is this love which will bring about miracles in the hearts of people. End of quote. We would all do well to read a bit more about the concept of the beloved community. It is in the upper areas of the spiral dynamics model and lived in the principle of Ubuntu. I hope I'm saying this right. A Nguni Bantu term meaning humanity. The term often is transcribed as "I am because we are," or our humanity together, our humanity toward one another, end of quote. It is actually it actually is the vision of Centers for Spiritual Living. To live this, we must be moved to an understanding that calls for us to invest in one another, to nurture, support, hold accountable, advocate for, and rise in solidarity with one another. I am not my brother's keeper, nor my sister's keeper, nor my gender nonconforming, gender fluid siblings' keeper. I am them, and they are me. This is the era of we. And this was written by Reverend Dr. Raymond Anderson. And it ends with an affirmation. Today, I listened with the intention to understand. I listened to everyone, especially those I agree with. I listen from love. So let us now let's go into our minds and our hearts to contemplate these very wise and challenging words. So let's take a moment or so, or a minute to do that. And I echo the challenge of what and how will we be love in this world. I affirm that we are the love and the light. We carry the love and the light. We express the love and the light. Yes, we are one heart, one love, one divine love, and we are family.
Can you all hear that clearly? We are all just mirrors. In your faces I see clearer, clearer than I've ever seen before. The heart is where to live from, to give all you can give from. This is what I truly know for sure. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. tired of all this anger and my own unkind behavior. Who am I to judge anyone at all? 'Cause if I look into you, I can see the pain you've been through. And I know 'cause I've felt the same way that you do. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more love. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I say love, oh love, love, love. And I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I say love, oh love, oh love. And I am an instrument of my peace. I said, I am an instrument of my love. I said, love, 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 love. And I am an instrument of my peace. I said, I am an instrument of my love. I said, love, love, love. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Oh, love. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, love. Love, 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 love. Oh, I said love, love, love. Oh, love. Oh, love.
Good morning, all. I apologize. I was having technical difficulties and could not join you for the beginning of the service without Wi-Fi. It just doesn't work that way. You need the Wi-Fi magic. But thank you, Robin, for that wonderful song. And I want to share with our audience some information about Robin and her wonderful accomplishments. She is a naturally gifted singer, songwriter, and author who brilliantly conveys inspiring, heartfelt messages through her music and words. She has toured in Europe and performs across the US. She studied songwriting at the Omega Institute in New York with singer-songwriter Rosanne Cash. Rosanne Cash, oh, that's amazing. She is open for Woodstock legend Richie Havens, Sarah Hickman, Kev Moe, and John Arancic of Five for Fighting. And her collection spans 6 CDs of original music. Robin's ability to expand beyond one gender has allowed her to reach audiences and the industry notoriety across multiple media platforms. Her song Hard Left appeared on the CBS hit comedy show How I Met Your Mother. Hearing Robin with her soul-stirring vocals allows you to instantly transform your day into something special, which we just experienced. Her musical style and brilliant talent are unmatched by any of today's artists. She effortlessly moves between musical genres, telling her story and song interpretation and that are naturally beautiful and undoubtedly her true gifts. Always delivering rich vocals and a consummate performance, seeing and hearing Robin Hackett is unforgettable. So if you want to purchase or hear more of her music, go to robinhackettmusic.com. So thank you, my sister. We share a name, we share a community. It's all good. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. So at this time, we are going to have joint speakers, Frank Mastoris, practitioner and minister in training, and Reverend O, share our message today. Thank you both so much for being with us too.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Frank Mastoris. I am one of the co-speakers and practitioner and minister in training. It feels good to say that. Thank you for letting me say that, Robin. Thank you.
Thank you,
Reverend-
Frank. Welcome, everyone. Oh, sorry. We hadn't really talked about we talked a little bit about this flow. But hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you, Marianne, for that beautiful meditation. And Robin, your beautiful music. There is a lot of love flowing through here today. So grand rising, everyone. Happy Sunday. I welcome you to our celebration service. Whether this is your first time or many, whether on Zoom or Facebook, now or later, we honor your presence. So what do we mean by a celebration service? What are we celebrating? We are celebrating life, your life, and the lives of all those around us. We're celebrating this community called CSL Greater Baltimore. We are celebrating our many, many blessings and all the hardships we have overcome. And we are celebrating love. That has been our focus all month, love. Anchoring this love energy in our lives and as a community, allowing love to be the foundation, because you see, everything starts with love. Today is my final celebration service with you, and we're trying a little different format of having two co-speakers, dear licensed practitioner Frank Mastoris and me. As Frank mentioned, he is a ministerial student, and as part of his studies, he is required to speak. This is his community, and we honor you, Frank. We honor your ministerial path. And so Frank and I will each present a short message, about 10 minutes or so, and then we will close together with prayer. And this form of speaking is sometimes called a tag team message. And it's different in person, but we're going to try this with Zoom. Our message title for today is The Power of Love in Community. So I invite Frank to start us off with his message.
Thank you, Reverend O. I'm going to start this sermon off with just a small smidgen of a Daniel Nahmod song. It's called Love is My Decision. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is truly a decision. It's a day-to-day moment by moment decision, and we get the opportunity to live it every day. The Bible reminds us that love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not pompous. It's not inflated. It's not rude. It does not seek its interests. It is not quick-tempered. It doesn't brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. Ernest Holmes reminds us that love is a tremendous impulse in the universe, and the entire universe, all of it, every single part of it, comes from love. Real love starts with self-love. That love begins first off with unconditional acceptance of all parts of us. Every part of us, we must accept the good, and we have to accept the supposed bad parts of ourselves, the parts that perhaps someone else may not like, someone else may not love, and really may not care about. But we personally have to accept all parts of ourselves, because in doing so, we do not spiritually bypass our reality. Acting from love, it's always a choice. It's always a decision. And what can cause conflict in groups sometimes and between people is we have an expectation and an attachment to an outcome. And if we really think about it, God expresses through everybody and in everything. We are a choice. Robin and I had the opportunity to go to the CSL convention this time around. And they challenged each of us, if we really love and really believe that God is expressing through each and every one of us, they challenge us to accept all of humanity, the people we don't believe with, the same politically, the people we don't believe the same with whatever their differences are, including our gay and lesbian, non-binary people who are part of our community and part of the planet, people we may not agree politically with, people we may not spiritually agree with, people who are mentally ill, people who are homeless, people who are part of the grand scheme of everything, because in that opening to love, we accept all parts of life because God is expressing through every single human being, every part. From our self-love and our self-acceptance, I can accept people right where they are. That doesn't mean I agree with them. That doesn't mean I like them. That doesn't mean I have to put up with potentially bad, insulting behavior. It just means that I unconditionally accept them right where they are without the need to change them. I don't have to change anybody. I just have to stand in the truth of what I believe and stand in that truth of love. That means I may have to set a boundary with somebody, and that's a self-loving process. Self-love is that basis for other love. We cannot pour from an empty cup. So I'm going to ask you a question. Are you patient with yourself? Are you kind with yourself? Do you give the same love to yourself that you give to others? A lot of times we treat others the way we treat ourselves. We all live in a community. We're all part of that community. And sometimes when we come together as community, we might rub each other the wrong way. That creates a friction. But that's where we heal the most, in community. Because in community, we get to look at all the parts of ourselves. And that gives us the opportunity to sit with ourselves. That gives us the opportunity for each of us to sit in love and acceptance. That gives us the opportunity to allow ourselves to see perhaps what needs to change. Sometimes, a diamond is created because of pressure. The pressure of the earth on carbon. And if you think about the Boy Scouts, they rub two sticks together. That friction creates a fire. And that fire is love and growth and change. So I'm going to ask you just a second, for a moment, the question, are you willing to grow? Are you willing to be in community and grow? Because that's where the real growth happens, in community. When I first became a practitioner, and I'm going to say this is my second time through it, I started in 1992. I started in CSL. I was a practitioner. I became a practitioner. I thought I had my act together. And boy, was I wrong. It was only the start of it all. It was only the start of my growth. It was only the reality of my time. And I let go of my license because I didn't think I was good enough. But with that time I had, in being in the community, I really had to look at myself and really acknowledge that I had things to do and places to grow. So often in my life, I've blocked God's will from expressing in it because of my attachment and my expectation. Going back to being a community, bringing that love in, we have to be willing to be flexible. We have to release our attachments to things. We as a community are going through another change. With Reverend O leaving, we're going through another change, and we have to be willing to be flexible and open and willing to release our attachments to the outcome. So I'm going to ask you to consider the possibility of releasing your expectations and of releasing your attachments. Personal story. I kept praying for a relationship, and I had this expectation, and when I finally reached the point where I decided to let go of the expectation, let go of everything, and I just held open the doors and said, okay, God, whatever it's going to be, whether I be in a relationship or I choose not to be in a relationship, I'm going to just accept your will. Because I let go of my expectations and my attachment to what was happening. And this beautiful, remarkable man by the name of Charles Thomas Lewis came into my life. And I realized that God had given me something better than I was wanting or expecting or attached to. He's sitting next to me, smirking. Okay. I had to let go of the expectation of what I wanted and what my attachment to it was going to be. So I'm going to ask you to consider the possibility that we are moving into a new experience of whatever God wants us to be. And I'm going to turn this over to Reverend O, because I know she's going to continue the message that is part of her heart. And thank you.
Thank you, Frank. It is so interesting when we trust the process. The message started with Marianne's meditation, and it has carried through the music and through Frank, and a lot of what I have said and have written, you will hear again. So the power of love in community. I invite us just to take a deep breath in. Oh, as we slow down, just slow down. As I sat in contemplation of this theme, the power of love in community, and the concept of community, I checked in with my inner wisdom, as I often do when I am seeking guidance or insight. Some may call it intuition, some may call it God. I call it my inner wisdom. So I asked my inner wisdom, what is community? This is what I was given. Community is the coming together of hearts to share, to love, to support, and to inspire. Whether that is in person on Sunday, virtually, or throughout the week in various gatherings. It is the sharing of energy that heals, not harms. It is sharing joy and celebrating life together. Community is where we learn and grow, where we bring our best selves, where we are able to forgive, where we accept each other just as we are, where we have brave and courageous conversations. Community is where we are accountable to each other, where we right a wrong, where we hold the highest and the best for the community, putting our own agendas aside. Community is where we put the divine, God, Goddess, Great Spirit first, always. It is a safe place to heal. Community is looking deeply into another's eyes and feeling their soul. Community is saying, I see you and you matter to me. You matter to us. Community is seeing each other as divine sparks of great mystery. End quote. Thank you, my inner wisdom. And community also stretches us. It may not always be rainbows and butterflies. There will be times that challenge us, disagreements, hard places to move through, hard places to move through. And the operative word there is through. That is simply how it is in this thing called community. That is where the courageous conversations come in, and then we forgive again and flow back to love. You cannot have community without love, especially spiritual community. We have our love of God, for God, as God. We have our love of truth, our love for this place, Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Baltimore, and love for each other. Love calls us to community, and love keeps us in community. And love will hold each of us as we go through yet another transition in community. Exploring the power of love in community. And let's look at power. What is power? Some of us are currently reading, or perhaps you have read, Power versus Force by Dr. David R. Hawkins. He says about power that power is a measure of integrity, truth, and alignment with the natural laws of the universe. It is inherent within all people and things and does not require force or energy to maintain itself. Power is associated with qualities such as courage, peace, love, and enlightenment. Power is constructive, self-sustaining, and expansive. Power is quiet and requires no external effort to exist. It simply is. Force, on the other hand, he says, is characterized by effort, control, coercion, or manipulation to achieve outcomes. Force is dependent on external conditions and requires energy to sustain itself. Force often arises from fear, desire, and ego, leading to aggression, competition, and conflict. He says, unlike power, which is associated with positive growth and enlightenment, force is inherently unstable and can lead to negative consequences both for individuals and societies, end quote. Power versus force. And how does this play out in community? Power and love. Power and love. Dr. Hawkins says power is associated with qualities such as courage, peace, love, and enlightenment. Power is quiet and requires no external effort to exist. No coercion, no manipulation, no force. It simply is. The power of love in community is to create something even more grand and beautiful, with love guiding the way, with God guiding the way. And it is the same for our lives. The power of love in your life, in my life, not force, just love and trusting the process. There is a process at work here. Regardless of how it may look, God is at the center. Great Spirit is at the center of this community, is at the center of our lives. It's at the center of everything. Frank sang, love is our decision. We make a decision to love every moment. And so in closing, I offer these 6 points that also came to me through my inner wisdom. As you are moving into the greater yet to be, as the Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Baltimore. The first is that the Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Baltimore is a sacred place. And those in it are sacred. You are sacred. How would you walk in your life if you knew that you were sacred, that you are sacred? And with this, knowing, creating sacred, beloved community. Number 2, this community is a gift. Look for the divinity in each person, each situation, and each encounter. Number 3, treat newcomers as cherished friends. There are several of you that I haven't seen before. Perhaps you were at the in-person service. But I honor you. I honor you. Treat newcomers as cherished friends. Shower them with love. Ask yourself, what do we want others to feel when they come here? What do I want to feel when I come to CSL Greater Baltimore? Number 4, fill up on love when you walk in the door or even sitting on Zoom. Radiate love when you go out into the world. Number 5, release what was, embrace what is, and get excited about what's to come and what can be. Infinite, unlimited possibility. A few months ago, I watched a YouTube video about pastoral care. And the speaker shared that in his very first class, on the very first day when he entered seminary, the very first words out of the professor's mouth was a question. The professor asked, "Why are you here?" Wow, I had to stop the video and sit with that. Why are you here? He said that question rocked his world. I paraphrase that. He didn't say that rocked his world. But I shift that question a bit and ask, why is CSL Greater Baltimore here and why are you? Number 6, listen to the call of your heart and to the call of the community. Listen. Listen deeply. And finally, number 7, it's always the same. I've spoken to you before. I always have 7 tips. And number 7 is always the same. Get to stepping. Be what you want to see. Love in action. Get out of the building. Take your love into the greater community and find ways to have spiritual community in the most unlikely of places. The most unlikely of ways. Love in action. And finally, I'd like to share a quote that Marianne shared in her reading. You know, there is only one mind. That mind is God, that mind is my mind, and that mind is each one of you. It's your mind. And so finally, this quote by Mrs. Coretta Scott King, wife of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She says, again, I'll repeat, the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members, a heart of grace, and a soul generated by love. Love. And so, my dear, dear friends and community, as I start my new adventure, I am grateful to have been part of this community, albeit short, but then again, we know that there is no time in spirit. We each come to bring our gifts and then we continue on our journey. Thank you to each of you for the gifts that you gave to me. Each one of you gave me a very special gift. May the divine guide your steps and bring much joy into your life and into this community. I wish you all continued blessings and much, much love. And so it is. Ashe, Aho, and blessed be. Oh, and so now we're going to settle in as we go into our time of prayer, our time of meditation, of contemplation. We've talked a lot about love, a lot about love. And so I just invite you to take a moment. Go within.
You're a web designer.
Thank you, Robin. If you could turn on your video, that would be lovely. So I invite us again to take a deep breath in as we prepare for our time of prayer, of blessings, of contemplation, of sending energy, sending love, however you call prayer, as we consider what the power of love in community means for you. Knowing that these prayers are anchored in love, anchored in God. God is Great Spirit, divine essence. Just taking a deep breath in. And I'd like to open this prayer time with a Buddhist prayer, metta prayer, prayer of loving kindness. I will say it twice, and I invite you, if you like, to repeat it silently to yourself, and then I will invite Frank to open this prayer time with a prayer treat. Prayer of loving kindness. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. May all beings know that they are worthy. May all beings know that they are loved, loving, and lovable. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free. And taking in a deep breath and out. And I invite you to speak these words silently to yourself or out loud. I am peaceful.
I am peaceful.
Frank, if you would mute yourself. I am happy. I am safe. I am the light of my true nature. I am worthy. I am loved, loving, and lovable. I am healthy, and I am free. I am free. So now I turn it over to Frank.
And knowing this to be my truth, and knowing this to be everyone's truth, I give thanks. I give thanks because we are part and parcel of that expression of the divine, inseparable from God itself. And I give thanks knowing that we express from that level always. Even when we are not aware of it, we express from that level. And I release this to the law, knowing it's done in mind and form. And so it is.
So it is. And so just remaining in this prayer energy and breathing in and breathing out, I invite us just to bring to mind someone that you feel may be in need of prayer. I say every week that someone is in need of prayer right now. Bringing to mind perhaps family members or friends or coworkers, bringing to mind our country, our world, our spiritual leaders, our world leaders, and just sending out love, sending out a prayer. And finally, I invite you to put yourself in the center of this prayer energy. I am knowing perfection in your life. Perfection in all areas of your life, perfect health, perfect love, beautiful career, beautiful home, peace in your soul. joy in your life, all goodness. There is only one source, one power, one presence. And it is right where you are, and it is right who you are. And so just breathing in this prayer energy, breathing in this love, and knowing the truth that all is well. And so I just release these words now, knowing that they do and they must manifest, whether the prayer is spoken aloud or held silently in our heart. It is done. And so we just anchor and ground this and close this prayer time by saying, and so it is, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and blessed be. Blessed be. Shalom, my friends, and namaste. Thank you.
Wow. What a tag team. I think that worked perfectly, knowing that I am loving and I am lovable and I am loved. What better message could you leave a service with? I am loving, I'm lovable, and I'm loved. And love is formed in community. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Reverend O. And Reverend O, I want to thank you for your short but incredibly impactful time with our community. I have told more than one person you moved us farther ahead in 2 months than we had moved ahead in the previous 4 months. Okay. Yeah, it was just way too fast. But I am deeply appreciative of all that you sparked and all that you helped us initiate and all the peace and the blessings that you've given us. And you will always be a part of our community. So if you ever want to come back, I'm waiting for you. So thank you so much.
Ashe.
Ashe, my dear friend. At the Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Baltimore, we practice conscious giving, giving with intention, giving with the expectation of action. And this is also called dana. In Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, dana is the practice of cultivating generosity. Think about that, cultivating, growing generosity. It can take the form of giving to those in need, giving to a community, or giving to where you are spiritually fed, or all the above. And as we gather today in the spirit of love and fellowship, we are mindful of the profound impact of conscious giving, dana. As we give, we receive. And I always say that when you give, you immediately receive the joy of giving. It's not just a reciprocity in that I give somebody $1 and they're going to give me something worth $1 back. In giving, you are receiving the joy of giving without ever getting anything back. There are a few ways to practice conscious giving and support your community. You can find them on the donate page on our website using PayPal, Giveify, or text. And we will also put our website link in the chat so that you can go directly to the website. Together as a community, I ask that you join me in making our declaration, our proclamation, our statement of financial wealth and abundance. Because I joyfully, consciously, and gratefully participate in the law of circulation. I trust in the spiritual principle that says, as I sow into my beloved community, I demonstrate my awareness of standing not only in the flow, but as the flow itself. As I sow of myself, my time, my treasure, my talent, I demonstrate my support and engagement in my community's vision, mission, and purpose. I actively give as a demonstration of manifesting, of reaping the harvest of a world that works for all. And now Robin is going to share her talents and treasures with us with another beautiful song.
Thank you. Today I saw the sun. I stood out in the rain and watched the eagle fly again. I heard a baby cry and walked right through a storm and felt the wind upon my face. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I am peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, Lord, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, yes, and I'm so full, and I'm thankful. Oh, I am. I hugged an old oak tree, the earth beneath my feet, and saw a shooting star above. I looked into your eyes and touched an open heart and fell into a whole lot of love. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I am peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, yes, and I'm so full, and I'm thankful. Oh, I am so peaceful, yes, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. Oh, I am, I'm hopeful, yes, and I'm so full, and I'm thankful. Oh, I am. Yes, I'm thankful. Oh, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So grateful, yes. So hopeful. So peaceful. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, so grateful, so peaceful. I am so hopeful. I'm thankful, yes. I'm thankful, yes. I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, now can you hear me? Because I just want to tell you, I think it's amazing you can play that guitar like that and not look at the strings. It's second nature, I can tell. Thank you so much, Robin. From Robin to Robin, thank you. Much gratitude, my dear.
Thank you.
Here at the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore, we have a lot of things, exciting things happening. every first and third Sunday, you can join us at our new location. We're sharing space with the Children's Chorus of Baltimore at 320 East Towson Town Boulevard in Towson. It's at the terrace level on the bottom level. So regardless where you park, you'll find it, but we're at the bottom level of the thing. In March, we will also be adding a service on March 31st for Easter Sunday. And on Wednesdays, if you want a wonderful midweek pickup, honey, I'm telling you, this will serve that purpose. Join us for the Wednesday Oasis. It's 6:30 to 7:30 on Zoom, same Zoom link we're on right now. And this week on February 28th, we're excited to have Harry Leffman, one of our CSL Board of Trustees member. And Harry's going to talk about making it simple. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a member or, anything. You just send anybody that you know that might be interested in making things simple. Join us on Wednesday evening. And if you want to go into the CSL website, go under the website where it says classes and events, and that will get you a link right into that event as well. And then on Thursday, February 29th, we are starting a new class called The Mystical Path. Just the word mystical, I don't know, it just sounds so exciting to me. We'll be meeting at our new location, 320 East Towson Town Boulevard in Towson. It's a 7-week class. It's certified through the Center for Spiritual Living, and it provides us with the opportunity to explore the meaning and embodiment of a mystic's path. And whenever I hear of the mystic's path, I think of Jesus on those lost years and the path that he was following, and that so little is written about that we know about, but he emerged from that time a true mystic. So discover your own mystical perspective. We'll go deep into the mystical path and learn how it can enhance your life. And there's more information about that on the website. Now, as we did last year, we want to put together blessing bags for the unhoused. And what we do is we take some 2-gallon bags, as you can see in the lower right-hand corner there, and we fill them with essential things for people who are experiencing homelessness, such as water, snacks, toiletry items, hats, gloves, whatever. Okay. I find this personally very rewarding to be able to give them out into the greater Baltimore community to people who are experiencing homelessness, but also to keep in my car so that when I pull up to that stoplight and someone is standing there asking for money or asking for a donation, I can hand them something tangible that I know is going to be helpful to them. To me, that means so much more than just handing them $1, but to know that they are actually receiving something. We would have wanted to get this done in the month of February. I don't think that's going to happen because February is almost over, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So if you have any donations, if you'd like to make a monetary donation or make a donation of items in the blessing bags, please call me. I will be glad to pick them up and we can get cranking on some home blessing bags. Save the date because we got a big event coming up in September. Go ahead and open your calendar and put September 21st on your calendar so that you can be available for the annual Peace Festival. Used to be the World Peace Party, but I like the festival perspective. And we're not exactly sure where it's going to be yet, but we will be there in celebration of the United Nations International Day of Peace. And you can celebrate peace on any day of the calendar. Not a problem. So more will be coming about that. If today, after this after our service, we will be having our Board of Trustees meeting. It's a week late because Frank and I were both in Charleston, South Carolina last week at a convention. So please, if you feel free, if you want to join us, just stay on the line. You can put in the chat box that you want to join the board. And also, if you want prayer, you can put in the chat that you want prayer as well, because we all know prayer works. Prayer works. If we practice spiritual mind treatment, also known as affirmative prayer as a community, we will continue to treat and move our feet, knowing the truth for everyone around the planet. The truth is love. Okay. Prayer requests can be sent to CSL Greater Baltimore, and one of our delightful practitioners would get back with you with prayer. So after service, if you'd like to hang out for a little community time in the Zoom room, join us and meet the members of our community. You're already there. All you have to do is just stay on the link. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube and would like to join us, please just go to our website, www.cslgreaterbaltimore.org, scroll about halfway down, and you can see where the Zoom link is. And once you're in, you can also request prayer from a licensed practitioner. If you're attending the board meeting at 11:45, we're already late starting. Join us on Zoom, same thing, same Zoom link. And I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who participated today. I want to thank Dana, our producer, Reverend O and Frank for giving us our wonderful message. Robin Hackett, my sister from another mother, I'm sure, that for the beautiful music. And I want to thank Mary Ann for inspirational prayers and spiritual practices. It has been a delightful morning, and what a wonderful way to start our week. So now I would like to call on Reverend O to give us our closing prayer.
I am so peaceful, yeah. I am grateful. I am thankful. Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I am hopeful. I am so full. And I'm thankful. Oh, I am.
Wonderful. So as I do close with the unity prayer of protection, adapted for the interfaith way. And may the light of God surround you. May the love of the goddess enfold you. May the power of Allah protect you. May the presence of Great Spirit watch over you. Wherever you are, Hashem is, and all is well. Have a beautiful week. Know that I send blessings and love. And Robin, just one more little something and we'll close our time.
I am so peaceful, yes. I am grateful. Oh, I'm thankful. Oh, I am hopeful, yes. And I'm so full. And I'm thankful. Oh, I am, yes. Oh, I am. Oh, I am so thankful. I am so grateful. I am. Oh, I am.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And we just close this time, close our service with light, with love, with peace, and with joy. And we will start our board meeting shortly. Thank you all. Have a great week.
Thank you.